Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Então, pessoal, essa foi a introdução aí do jogo XCOM Deliverance, não sei nem pronunciar direito, Deliverance. E hoje vai ser meu primeiro gameplay aqui comentado do canal, minha primeira série, em paralelo aí com a GTA, que tá sem comentários. E aí eu já vou fazer um pedido para vocês, se puderem já se inscrever e curtir o canal, vai incentivar bastante o trabalho. E vamos continuar aqui, vamos começar um novo jogo, modo normal. Esse jogo que é focado em realismo, ele se passa na Idade Média e pelo que eu vi também a história do jogo é baseada em fatos reais. Então achei bem interessante o jogo. Vamos acompanhar e vamos ver se vai dar certo essa série. Tudo depende também do incentivo, dos likes, das inscrições novas do canal. E vamos em frente. Nas partes de cutscene eu vou fazer silêncio. A não ser que seja para comentar algo engraçado. Pode acontecer.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher. Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Cara com barba na cara, dormindo até essa hora. Tá louco. Viu? Até naquela geração tinha a geração Nutella.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Vamos ver aqui a gente pode escolher. Estávamos conversando na taverna. Eu estava dançando, aí da agilidade. Eu estava com Bianca, vitalidade. Eu estava trabalhando na forja, força. Acho que eu vou focar aqui numa oratória. Estávamos conversando na taverna.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Por que eu me interessaria por espadas? Oratório. Matias estava me ensinando a tirar com arco, agilidade. Eu estava com Bianca, vitalidade de novo. Que importância isso tem? Acho que a gente vai focar em oratória, para depois os diálogos ficarem mais fáceis.
Don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Aqui é perguntas, né? Meus amigos estiveram aqui.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
Mesmo nome do meu amigo Matheus. Matheus estiver olhando o vídeo, mesmo teu
It shouldn't
nome.
be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Vou defender meus amigos. Isso é pro meu amigo. Meus amigos não são bebuns.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Dê meu exemplo.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore,
Vai apanhar,
Henry.
hein?
You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge.
Eu também
If
acho.
you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Eu estou com fome.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
O pai está bravo comigo.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Você precisa de ajuda?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Agora a única opção que tem é encerrar o diálogo. Vamos lá então, né? Se ambientar aqui com os comandos, padrão. Pegar um queijo, pegar outro queijo. Pegar tudo que é comida já da casa e... Não tô nem aí... Ah,
Henry, what do you need,
apertei pra
son?
conversar com ela. Encerrar.
God be with you.
Pegar... Tô nem aí pra ti, vai ficar assim com fome mesmo. Se precisar de maçã não vai ter. Sou egoísta. Apertei pra sentar. Ai, ai, ai. A animação do jogo é bem realista. Levantar-se. Sopa de lentilha. Sopa de tigela é bom. Maçã. Rolo de pão. Pão. Maçã. Maçã. Vamos ver como é que come aqui. Apertar I. Inventário. Tem maçã, queijo. Vou começar pela sopa. Apertar para comer. Saciedade 62. Fechar perto dos 100. 86 tá bom. Vamos lá. Vamos ver se não tem mais nada aqui. Pinga de salvação. Decocação de calúnia. Vou pegar esses itens todos aqui. Depois a gente vê o que é. Abrir a porta. Nossa, a música do jogo tá bem alta. Vou baixar aqui pra não atrapalhar o áudio da gameplay. Fechar a porta.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
Agora sim. Abrir a porta e ir pro mundo externo, né? Acordar pra vida. Bem bonito o gráfico do jogo. Ir ao meu pai. Vamos falar com o pai. Papai. Papai.
Come here, I need your help.
Conversar.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Fechou então, né? As primeiras missões do jogo aí, tem que buscar carvão e cobrar uma dívida lá pro pai. Comprar cerveja na taverna. Esse jogo aqui eu vi no canal de Brasão de Armas. E pelo que eu vi, ele tem uma fidelidade histórica muito presente em tudo, até mesmo nas muralhas. As paliçadas aqui que se chamavam os muros de madeira, que eram mais baratos para construir, para defender A plebe.
I'm glad you stopped by.
The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the
Aqui o
one
cara que
who
vende
holds
carvão.
the key to the
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
Ah, esse aqui vai
Have you
ensinar os
recovered
golpes
from
de espada,
yesterday's
acho.
great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Vamos.
Yes?
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Vamos lá então. Aprender. Dá pra andar normal? Tem que andar só correndo? Acho que sim. Deve ter alguma tecla que anda mais devagar. Se alguém souber aí, deixa nos comentários, por favor. Bem bonito o jogo. Apesar de ser antigo, ganhei ele na Epic Games agora, tava de graça uns dias atrás. Aproveitei pra zerar e conhecer o 2 depois. Vai ser lançado em fevereiro, parece. Não tô acostumado a fazer vídeo comentado, então se você achar estranho, parecer um esquizofrênico falando sozinho, é tudo questão de costume pra mim. Ovelhas. Cara, isso aqui tem muito cara que vai dar merda assim. Conversar.
So, can we get started?
Vamos lá.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very
Espada
well.
de madeira.
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
É difícil o combate, mano. Ó,
All right. Now try to hit me.
aqui
You have to
troca.
put your weight into your
Vai
attack.
pra cima, pra
If you just
baixo.
fiddle around,
Tudo com
you'll
o
get
mouse.
nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key.
Deve ser difícil
Never
defender
repeat
também.
yourself. Good. Very good. Good. Fine. Good. Once again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Estocar agora. Botão direito.
Nice. Very good. Not bad. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Sequências.
Very good. Now you're getting it. Good.
Bem divertido.
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight.
Tá certo.
You have
Muito
to
obrigado,
work
senhor.
and work.
Vamos lá cobrar a dívida então. Tentar sempre usar o poder do diálogo. Marcando ali, ó. Esse é aquele cara. Tá com o machado ali. Tá devendo o dinheiro pro nosso pai.
God be with you, Kunesh.
Ele mesmo. Meu pai mandou pegar o dinheiro.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Retardado. ao menos pague pelas ferramentas.
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Que é o sistema de persuasão do jogo. Mais ou menos como todo RPG ali. As dívidas devem ser pagas. Eu acho que eu vou falar, você pode contar com a visita dele, porque a gente é um guri ainda. Não tem nenhuma espada. De verdade. Se ele resolver bater na gente, a gente vai apanhar. Vamos fazer uma estratégia diferente.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
A gente volta. Vamos ver o que tem mais pra cá. Você deve estar pensando, regou, não. Esse jogo aqui ele é muito estratégia também. Dependendo da decisão que tu tomar, tu pode morrer.
You can't be serious, Dodge. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only
Uma discussão política.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You too are, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What are you saying, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Você vem com a gente? O jogo deu a opção. Eu vou, mas precisarei da ajuda de vocês depois. Vamos lá. Eu não farei isso. Acho que eu vou escolher essa opção e pedir para eles nos ajudarem a recuperar o dinheiro do nosso pai lá naquele cara lá que foi rude com a gente.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to
Óbvio.
Father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Ir com os amigos à casa do alemão. Um Tomás Dor por um político, por um rei, tá bem? Nada muito diferente que tempos atuais.
What the...
Discutir o plano de ataque. Conversar aqui com meu amigo Mateus.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Sempre sobra pro protagonista.
Because you're the clever one.
É o GTA da Idade Média.
What do you want, lad?
Seu marido está causando
I
problemas.
just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Aí, agora.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey,
Deu ruim.
Hans, can't you see?
Deu ruim.
We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher?
Que nome é esse?
Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Opa! Vamos lá então. Tá. Depois eu aprendo. Aí.
Gonna weak.
Tom. Ai!
You call that combat?
Jesus Christ! Shit! God!
Estamina. Esquivou. Isso, dá-lhe pau. Toma um chute. Toma um soco. Ai, toma. Esse aqui já foi de base.
I'll flay you, du aus.
Toma um, toma outro, toma sequência, toma outra sequência, toma um de esquerda, toma um de direita. E morre. Quase foi de base direto. Ó, chegou a polícia. O que houve?
Zbigniew, what are you doing? We don't have to run. We're on the right.
Ah, os nossos amigos já foram, eu tava ali olhando os caras que a gente tava brigando.
Good day, Henry.
Corre! Olha lá, vem gente lá. Espaliçadas.
What the?
Uma vaca no meio da... Ih, atravessou a vaca. É vaca ou é boi? É, objetivo concluído. Fugimos. Encontrar os rapazes no barracão. Deve ser lá atrás da casa do cara aqui.
God be with you.
O cara não quer entregar de boa o dinheiro, vai ter que ser na porrada. O teu tá guardado, meu velho. O teu tá guardado. Tá marcando pra esperar aqui. É, eles estão vindo pra cá. Nossa, é bem divertido o jogo. Pensei que ia ser mais chatão assim, mas não é. O diálogo é bem construído, tem uma história bem bacana. Parece um filmezinho mesmo. Bateu.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Eu preciso de ajuda.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Justo. Então dá-lhe pau.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Calma, o cara tá com machado.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Não dá-lhe pau. Errei.
Fucked up there.
Isso. O cara sempre leva o joelhado.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what
Desistiu
you
fácil
want.
esse.
It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Ó, peguei a chave da casa dele. Tinha que falar com alguém, será? Não. Vou entrar na casa dele. Onde será que tem alguma coisa aqui nessa porcaria? Não tem merda. Já vamos chegar pegando as coisas da panela dele. Comer a comida dele já. Ah, tá aqui. Tá aí o machado. Cadê o machado? Deve estar aqui, ó. Ah.
Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Até agora tem que vender, será? Tem mercado aqui, é o mercado.
Good health to you, Henry. God save, what can I do for you?
Vamos falar de negócios. Vender martelo, machado. Os pregos eu não vou vender. Verificar a cesta. Pechinchar.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Pechinchar funciona nos dois sentidos. Quer você queira comprar mais barato ou vender mais caro. Selecione o valor que você quer pagar e receber com W e S. Confirme com E. O mercador responderá a sua oferta. Se a resposta for negativa, ele fará uma contra-oferta e aguardará a sua resposta. Se o indicador não puder ser movido, então você ou o mercador não tem dinheiro suficiente. Pechinchar demais poderá esgotar a paciência do mercador e ele acabará desistindo da negociação. Faz sentido. Você pode ver o quão perto isso está de acontecer através do ícone do mercador embaixo da barra. Quanto mais ouro houver no fundo, mais perto o mercador está de desistir da negociação. Cada oferta de pechincha mal sucedida diminui sua reputação junto ao mercador. Tá, é isso. Entendi. Vamos ver. Ele está pedindo 3,30. Eu vou oferecer 3. Não, ao contrário. Não, na verdade eu estou vendendo a 13,33. E aí eu vou tentar vender a 4 então.
What about this?
Less.
Ó, já tá pagando 13,50. Vou baixar um só. Vou baixar 2.
My last offer.
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
Baixar pra 3. Agora ele tá irritado, agora eu vou ter que aceitar.
Well, that's a decent price.
Ela, né? Ó, vendi a 13 e pouco. Vamos lá ver se já dá pra comprar o carvão com esse dinheiro. Tem mais a cerveja.
Good day. Good luck then.
Carvão é 50 centavos. Vamos ver quanto que dá dessa.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Ó, eu tenho 3. Vou ter que começar com 13,30 para ver se...
Tough luck.
Não quis. Recusou de primeiro. Vou ter que vender mais alguma coisa para comprar o carvão. Vamos falar de negócios. Vender. Tem que vender os... Tentar vender outra coisa aqui. Vou tentar vender os pregos mesmo, então. Opa, tirei. Adicionar a cesta, verificar a cesta. Pechinchar.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
É muito pouco, tá pagando. Muito pouco. A gente volta aqui. Tentar achar alguma outra coisa pra vender. Falar aqui com a mulher da cerveja.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Você.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble
Safadinho.
sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Jarro para meu pai.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He is a man who
vendi
makes his
machado.
living robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll
Será
be
que eu vendi
happy when
machado?
he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name
conseguir
are
4.
you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for
que
you.
ela tem de
Is that
especial?
so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
God save Henry.
Pinga da salvação. Pra salvar o jogo. Consigo roubar uma galinha? Não. Tentar voltar aqui no mercado pra gente vender mais alguma coisa e ter dinheiro pra comprar o carvão.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Bandagem. Ah, posso vender uma bandagem. Ah, não, aqui é pra comprar. É, vender os pregos. Daqui a pouco eu tô vendendo até a roupa aqui pra... Vou vender essas bandagens aqui. Vender todas já. Vender as maçãs. Tem que conseguir o dinheiro, né? Vou tá sem os carvão. Como é que vamos fazer a espada? Peixe inchado.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Tentar conseguir 6.
What about this?
You won't convince me with that.
Ó, mas já aumentou pra 5,4. Aí, aumentou bastante ali a barra. Tá, vai, é 5,4 mesmo.
Okay,
Garantir. Vamos lá comprar esse carvão e levar logo lá pro nosso pai que tá esperando. Até as carvão. Com a cesta, peixe inchar.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
A gente já tá meio ferrado com ele, né, de reputação. Tá baixar pra 4,5.
Well, now a little more and we'll shake on it.
Olha o bug ali atrás. 4,7.
Aye, that would do it.
Olha, aceitou. Fechamos as missões na cidade. Vou voltar. Bem interessante o jogo. Acho que quem gosta de jogo com realismo deveria dar uma chance pro jogo. O que você fazia em Kutina Hora? Não vou perguntar.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzik?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Vamos
What
perguntar
did you
aqui.
actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
Faltou a cruzeta de
I'll
ferro
take
pra
you
entregar
there
pra
one
ele.
day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sasso. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough.
Vamos lá buscar o último item que falta. É ali no D. Bonito o castelo.
I'll be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Não vou falar isso.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Ah, né? Vendeu até as calças.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Agora sim.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Que legal, cara.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready.
Eu
Will you
só
fetch them
vizinho,
for
só
me, Hal?
vizinho. Só
They're in the
vizinho.
trunk in the living room.
Pegar os pregos. Pegar os pregos. Já tenho aqui, eu acho. Vamos ver.
Here are those nails you
Ah,
wanted.
já tinha?
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
É porque eu
Just
pergunto.
wondering, will
Tá
you be going to the
insinuando alguma
dance this
coisa?
evening?
We will.
Eu te quero.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh?
Com certeza.
Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I
Que
must...
otário, velho.
Here you are.
Que otário.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Ó.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Ah, eu sabia que ia dar alguma coisa, eu sabia. Eu sabia, tava muito tranquilo. Nossa senhora. Eu sabia que tava muito tranquilo. Ó, careca igual a mim. Vou deixar o bigodão igual dele. Já sou fã dele. Meu Deus do céu.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Fudeu. Filha da puta, velho.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Careca malvado. Ah, meu Deus. Que louco trouxa, cara. Nossa, que pesado, velho. Pesado mesmo. Meu Deus. Tu imagina o guri olhando, cara. Tá louco. Esse careca vai dar trabalho. Uma semelhança. Semelhança. Se o vídeo tiver sucesso, eu vou deixar o bigode.
Come on, Take it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to town, Lurk! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
O guri não entrou no castelo. Tá com a espada. Parece um filme, cara. Pessoal, vou parando por aqui. Já tem 1 hora de vídeo. Vou botar no pause aqui. E se gostaram aí, deixar o like, se inscrever, faz favor, no canal. E no próximo vídeo aí a gente continua a série aí, tá bem? Muito obrigado.